Hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw Carnage from Let There Be Carnage, with Venom 2, and that's pretty much it. It's really simple, easy, relatively for beginners, but that is pretty much the end of it. Stick around for the entire video. The entire video is only going to be a few minutes. And by the very end, you should have a new skill. So what we're going to do is get started. Before you do that, don't forget to hit the like button if you'd like Carnage. Also hit the subscribe, because that's going to let you know when I post. Subscribe and bell notification, okay? That's going to give you a couple of, it'll basically let you know when I post, essentially through thumbnails on your feed. So let's get started, okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and draw Carnage's head. Going over here. And I'm going to pull down along the side over here. So what I'm going to do here is go along the side. And I'm going to go down the other side as well, on this side. Right on. I'm going to pull down here into the teeth area. I'm already going to throw the zigzag here at the bottom of this shape. Going to start over here with a line down for the back of the jaw, pulling down. Going to go over here and throw a zigzag over here for the bottom row of teeth. Pulling around the edge over here, finding the far side of that jaw. And what I'm going to do is go down here, across, pulling up. Going to go over here, down. That's for the middle of the eye, down here as well. Going to go over here, pull up, and it's gonna have a sweeping motion right here upward when you draw it in, but it's gonna be wiggly all the way up. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna wiggle it all the way up, but it's gonna have that sweeping upward motion. Down over here as well, it's gonna curve up. Over here as well, curve up. And same thing on this side. It's gonna go up, but it's gonna have a wiggly time all the way up. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill a lot of this in over here. I'm just gonna fill it in because Carnage doesn't have lips really. Venom does. So we're gonna fill that part in here, and it's gonna trail into the eyes as well. Pulling up here. And this, around the forehead area, when you're filling in the dark, just let it go right there. And just start throwing in little stripes, stuff like that, because it's what it is going to look like, this liquid symbiote that's taking over him. But that's kind of more or less what I like to do, is maybe something like that. Let's go to the bottom here, start filling in the teeth here black as well. And from the teeth, fill in maybe the center of the mouth, but not like center all the way to the chin, but don't go beyond that. All right, that's his head. We are gonna go pull down for the back of his neck here. Find some of his neck over here on this side. Curve down here the side. Curve down here for the side. Sort of kind of clean that up there. Shoulder. I'm gonna pull down here. It's a little bit of a square chest, so we're gonna pull around this chest area. Curve over here, pull up. Let's go over here, find the rest of his arm on this side. So we're gonna find the upper side of his arm here. It rolls from the chest into that area. Down over here. Down over here. We're gonna have his claw sticking forward. So his finger right here. Another finger here. Finger here. Finger here. Down, 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 down. Curve here for the thumb. And you can draw the underside of his hand on this side. So you're pulling this down, finding the thumb, and the thumb connects over here. We're going to go from here, pulling back toward the arm. We only drew that because it's so close to us. Go over here, connect. Right here as well, start from this side, and we're going to pull up the arm over here to the elbow. We're going to pull this down to the elbow. Finding the rib cage below. Pulling in for the front of his stomach area, pulling down. We're going to find the far side shoulder now. We're going to go right here, far side shoulder. Going over here, pulling the chest into the arm over here as well. Curve, basically straight line for that. Pulling out over here for the elbow. Sorry, that would be the elbow, the inside of the elbow. We are going to throw some stuff on his back. He has his gooey stuff in the movie, so we're going to draw it. Just kind of wiggliness over here and another wiggliness, almost like he has a, I don't know, just goo coming out of his arm, out of his back. You can even split that off over here and have it go around over here. Really, it's just kind of, this one's very random. And we're going to have it come out the other side as well, okay? So we're going to go over here. Wiggliness, right? Pulling back and giving that a thickness by just more or less having it the same. And we're going to have a little bit of a split off over here. And maybe make it a little bit bigger at the base. We're going to split in the chest here. And I'm going to find the top of the chest, like there. And one thing I'm going to do with the chest area is I'm going to really make it thicker, and I'm going to pull it outward. It's going to pull out these thin lines because that's kind of like part of his outfit, essentially. You can kind of see the striations of the muscle area. And you're going to see it kind of go into the shoulder here as well. So a lot of it is his outfit, just to simplify it, is striations of black. You know, but obviously there's also a lot of red as well. But there's a lot of striations in a lot of his, you know, in just the outfit that he has on there. And outside of those striations, there is this liquidiness to it, right? Because he's supposed to be really chaotic, right? He's really chaotic, really out of control. And that's just kind of, you know, Carnage, kind of the nature of him. He's supposed to be extremely out of control, extremely chaotic. And it kind of goes all the way down his arm as well. So you can put solid black somewhere and make that liquidiness come out, but try to make it go in the direction of the striations of kind of the general muscle area. And you don't even have to know anatomy for that, by the way. You can kind of think of a rib cage. It's round, so it's gonna be center over here, and it's gonna have this liquidiness go around the rib cage. I mean, you know what a rib cage is, huh? So I mean, right here, the abdominal area. Over here in the neck's a little bit more tricky, but you can throw a couple of things coming from maybe the shoulder there. And you can always throw a little bit more right here. And the cool part about Carnage here, he's very subjective. This is why so many people draw him. You can draw him like a gazillion different ways since he's so liquidy. I'm drawing some black over here in his tendrils. He's so liquidy that you can kind of do whatever you want almost, and it's still recognizable as Carnage as long as you know, keep him relatively within that same design. So let's actually color this guy together. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab a marker. I think a marker is a lot faster. You can also use colored pencil, by the way, so either one's good. I'm going to grab a marker, and you know what? Let me see. Is there anything else I want to do here before? I'm going to maybe put a little bit more black here under the arm. I feel like I should do that. And throw a little bit more wiggliness here before I do the red here. The good part is you only need one color. You know, it's red. I mean, he's very, very red and black. I mean, we already got the black down here, but he's very, very red. So let's do that. I'm going to go in here and just start filling it in. And it's pretty cool because he's so simple to color, really. And like I said, I do recommend a marker, even if you have like a Crayola marker. It doesn't have to be a special one. I think it just kind of helps the whole design. Forgive me if I'm blocking this, by the way. Like, let me know in the comments if I'm blocking it too much. And you guys have let me know. You guys have made it known that I'm blocking before, so let me know if you know, I'm doing that too much, okay? Because then I'll you know, stop it. I'm trying to color from left to right so that you will see most of it. If you liked the movie, let me know, the Let There Be Carnage, or if you just were excited to see this character on the big screen like I was, let me know. Because I was super excited to see Carnage finally on the big screen. Well, first off, initially Venom, then I was like, man, I am so waiting on Carnage. And they finally did that, so that's really cool. Going over here. Kind of coloring it flat. Alrighty, there we go. Now we're gonna you'll really see me actually see the image, and just kind of taking your time on it. You don't have to do this quickly like I am. I'm only doing it quickly because this is a demonstration, and I'm not even really going that fast, honestly. I think it's pretty easy to do. I'm mostly kind of just going at a brisk pace, but that's about it. So nothing too wild. The coloring is probably one of my favorite things to do. I don't get to do it enough on this channel, but you know, I can definitely do more of it if you guys will like. Just you have to comment so that I know what you guys want, and I will do more of it. Right on, let's do this tendril here. Now, let's go back to his shoulder. There we go. Hit that like. I normally don't color these, but you know, I have a lot of hit the like for the effort that I'm putting in here coloring. That helps out with the algorithm when you guys do that. All right, and that is Carnage. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You can always, it's always fun to do, you know, fan favorite characters. So, like I said,